Alrighty, now that we've got our large cans of pumpkin, those are 6 pounds each, and our 5 bags of regular size marshmallows. The jumbos were not available. I am just adding in some boxes of dry cake mix to get this started. I'm using classic yellow, but a white would also be great. Now I'm bringing in my Hababichi flippers, and we are going to start getting this all incorporated. This is such an easy and delicious cake for Thanksgiving dessert. So yummy, crowd pleaser. It is pumpkin spice season, and what we're doing here is using our pumpkin and our cake mixes to create a delicious, yummy dessert that everyone in the family will love. If you don't like pumpkin, I am surprised. I love it. I could eat it every single day. And then the marshmallows are just an added bonus that we are using to give our dessert here a lighter, fluffier, funner texture. We just want to get everything folded into this pumpkin. Pumpkin is so good for you. I give it to my dogs on a nightly basis. It's very good for the digestion, for the skin. And that's the cool thing about the fall, is we just have different ingredients than we're using year round that just brings such a fun lightness to the holiday season. And I cannot wait for you guys to see how this turns out. Alrighty, we are just finishing our final stages here. We do have everything well incorporated. So that was 2 large cans of pumpkin. I did mix that with 4 boxes of cake mix just because it was so much pumpkin. And I used a dozen eggs, but of course, actually you don't even fully need the eggs. You could make this with no eggs, save your money, make a small portion, but everyone is going to love this. All right, I'm just closing the lid onto my Hababichi. I'm gonna let this cook for about 15 minutes. Alrighty, y'all, our beautiful pumpkin cake here is perfectly cooked. Now I'm just gonna come in with some vanilla frosting. Ooh, look at that. It looks like a big pumpkin pastry or a pumpkin Pop-Tart with this frosting on top. Of course, you can do any kind of topping you like. If you let it cool completely, you could put Cool Whip on here. That's a Thanksgiving tradition in my house. And you could top this with some cinnamon sugar, but I'm gonna cut down on the calories by using a little bit of pumpkin pie spice to just take this to the next level. Cinnamon sugar would be delicious too, but today we're rolling all pumpkin. AP, as I like to call it. Alrighty, can't have pumpkin dessert without Cool Whip, baby. I'm gonna grab a scoop of my Cool Whip right here. And now I'm just gonna use my Hababichi flipper to get right on in here, grab myself some of this delicious 3-ingredient pumpkin cake. Ooh, look at that, so moist. That is the magic of pumpkin. And marshmallows. Oh my God, all my favorite foods. Y'all, I could skip the turkey, the mashed potatoes. Bring me the pumpkin dessert. Oh my gosh, so good. Wow. Y'all, this is so good. You gotta try it.